Hey, Minister Fedorov, I'll be in Kiev next week with Ivan Shevchenko from Boysteroid. We have big news to announce. Very big news. You can take credit too, and then the World Bank. So they're saying you might be the next Prime Minister post-war. But
Or I will be the Prime Minister.
Ukrainian companies, sir, Ukrainian companies are much more advanced than major Western companies right now, payments and everything else. That's the message we, as news, are giving to big Western corporations. You're a bit, yeah. Okay, I'll be with Shevchenko, so I'll be in Kiev. So you're happy? And he has the most money, IMF.
Одна ідея.
This decision saved all of our databases from Russian missiles, essentially allowing the economy to continue to function. In the first hours after the invasion, people began to evacuate. Many left their homes even without documents. Our first big decision was to launch the special document for every Ukrainian, which they can have on the during evacuation. Ukrainians cross the border with European Union with documents in Diia. This decision prevented unnecessary panic. The next big challenge was to launch the payment for people who needed evacuation. We knew that regions endured the hostilities, so Diia automatically recognized people living there, and just in a few clicks they could receive the money into their virtual bank account. This became vital for many of them. Since the first days of invasion, Diia has become people's tools of reconnaissance. It's absolutely unique to use such an app for gathering data on the movement of the enemy troops and hardware. Ukrainians on the occupied territories have been able to send photos and videos via Diia. We then go to the situation awareness system and are being analyzed by the commanders of armed forces. This is video from my hometown in the Zaporizhia region, which is occupied. This is a video sent by Ukrainians who await the occupation and help our armed forces. They do it with the help of Diia. On the other hand, you can give a financial support to Ukraine. We managed to launch war bonds in Diia. Every Ukrainian can buy the bonds to invest into our future victory. We named them after our occupied cities. For example, you can buy a Mariupol bond and help the occupied. We continue to transform the financial sphere and have a deep re-engineering of mortgages. And of course, we launch this service first of all to our military, teachers, scientists, and medical workers. The revolutionary thing is to sign the mutual application between the husband, who is on the front line, and his wife, who is at home. This is Andrei, the officer, 43 years old, who has been serving in the armed forces for 26 years. He has been fighting against the Russian invaders since 2014. He was born and grew up in Donetsk, which is currently occupied, so he lost his home. In this photo, you can see him on the day he received a loan in May. He used it to get a two-room apartment in Kyiv, where his wife and daughter of 12 years will wait for him while he defends Ukraine. Ukrainians are a very creative nation. We even launched a special game where every Ukrainian can test their skills as a drone pilot. You log into Diia, choose a drone, and shoot at the tent, just like that. In the early days of the invasion, we provided access to TV and radio via Diia because Russians cut off the occupied territories.
Please come on and welcome. We don't need to.
Minister.
I am not.
Oh, are you Mr. Fedorov?
I am not. No.
Oh, you look like him.
I like that though.
I know, it's great. I'm off to Kiev next week. Oh well.
Tried to grab you.
All right.
Hey, Alexander. Everybody, Alexander. Can you take their shoulders? Okay, everybody look down here first. 1, 2, 3, over here. Now over here.